Oh, hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome back again for another ASMR session. And for today, I chose some interesting countries from Europe that should be visited at least once in your lifetime, because they are beautiful marvels of European culture, and they have also a very good landmarks and tourist attractions. And I will start by pointing some of the ends. In the background I have a virtual map of Europe, and I will try to point them directly if I can. It's a little bit hard to point where they are. So we're gonna start first with Estonia. Well, Estonia is right here in the Baltic, area, and it has only 3.3 million visitors or tourists per year. But it's a small country, so this is, I think, a good number compared to the country size. One of the perks or advantages that Estonia, it's famous for its lush forests, beautiful lakes, its history, and of course the sauna culture. And I will recommend you to visit Estonia if you're looking for an alternative summer destination or a great winter gateway filled with a lot of nature. Estonia is a great choice. Good. Now, that was for Estonia. Now, let's move to an island in the Mediterranean. Well, that island, it's Malta. Well, Malta, I cannot point it here because it's near my shoulder. It's here somewhere. It's between Italy or Sicily and Tunisia. I cannot point it, but it's a very beautiful island, made mostly out of cliffs, and it has only 3.2 million visitors annually, but it's a very small island, so compared to the size, it's a good number. Well, what has Malta to offer? It's home to some of the most beautiful beaches in the Mediterranean, with also some hidden coves. And the population of Malta, it's only 500,000 people, so try to imagine in a small area of where they are living 500,000 people, there are 3.2 million visitors. Oh, yeah. It's a very good, and you should go to Malta and visit Malta, believe me, you're not gonna regret it. Right. The next one where is my finger? And Montenegro. Montenegro is often referred, attention, as of the Balkans country is completely surrounded by, it's a gem of the Balkans because it's completely surrounded by mountains. That's why the name is Montenegro. And it has also very beautiful beaches, so it should be a very good tourist attraction, even if you try, even if it's in winter, because of the mountain scenery, or in the summer, because they have great beaches. Right, next one. And just a moment. Alright, so the next one is Armenia. Armenia. Well, Armenia. I will point on the map. Where is it? It's right here. You cannot see my finger because it's a virtual background. Okay. Armenia. And Armenia, it has a whopping annually visitors or tourists, let's say 1.9 million. Well, Armenia is a beautiful landlocked country, mountainous country, and an advantage or a fact is that it was actually the first country to adopt Christianity as the main religion, and as such as home is to some of the oldest churches. It's full of churches, right? And you should try to visit Armenia too. It's a very attractive place. You won't regret it. Good. Now let's move next. Next. We have the next one. It's San Marino. San Marino. Well, San Marino is in Italy, so it's a landlocked state in Italy. Okay, I will try to point here where my finger is. It's a very small state. I think it's the second smallest state after Vatican, or the third one, I don't know. It's covering an area of only 60 square miles. I think it's the second because Vatican is the smallest state in the world, and it has 44 square miles in size, and San Marino has 60 square miles. And the third one, I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, it's Monaco or Liechtenstein, I don't know. But we're gonna talk about Liechtenstein and Monaco. So it's covering an area of San Marino. It has an area of only 60 square miles. 60 square miles. And square kilometers, sorry, it's square kilometers. San Marino is one of the smallest countries in the world, and it's an enclave because it's in Italy, in central Italy, like I pointed on the map. Well, the advantage of visiting San Marino, you gonna experience the tiny country is most famous for its mountain regions and medieval and it's Wales. I will point. I will put the finger. Now I covered the entire Wales with my finger thumb. Right. So that was. There is Wales, and you should visit Wales because the country is known for its rough coastline, beautiful mountains. They have very big national parks, and they have a very unique language called Welsh language. Welsh language, which is kind of different than from the English. And of course, it's the country where it's a unique Celtic culture. Alright, besides that, they have 600 castles. So, try to imagine on a country that I can cover it with my fingernail. It has 600 castles. Oh my god. Oh my god. Good. Right, now. Time to move next. Right. Change the page. Alright, good. Now, the next country we're gonna talk about is Macedonia. It's Republic of Macedonia. Well, Macedonia, okay, I will point. I will put the finger on Macedonia. Okay, here it is, Macedonia. Alright, I put my finger. And well, this is a country. Oh, I visited Lake Ohrid in Macedonia. It was a great time, believe me. Here they have only 1.1 million visitors per year. And now the fact about Macedonia is that 84% of the country's territory it's covered in mountains and forests. 84%, making it one of the most mountainous countries in the world. Macedonia. And I think the main attraction in Macedonia, so maybe you can heard about, it's Lake Ohrid, the oldest lake in Europe. Right, so you should visit Lake Ohrid, even if it's in winter, up past it's in spring or summer. Good. Now let's move next. Good. Another country. Another country that is worth visited is Luxembourg. Well, Luxembourg, I will try to point it. It's right here. Okay, put my finger over Luxembourg. It's a small country. It has only 1 million visitors per year, approximately. Well, actually, this number of people visit Luxembourg every year, but most of them, pay attention, most of them, they travel for business, because Luxembourg is a large business hub and is the country with the biggest or highest level of living in Europe, and I think it's second or third in the world. So you should try. think over Monaco. Right here. Okay. It's between the border of France and Italy. But it's very tiny, so I cannot put right the top over. Okay, yeah. Good. It's considered a microstate. It's considered a microstate. The microstate receives only 400,000 visitors every year, but this is mainly because caters primarily to wealthy people. The prices are very high for accommodation, and it's the center of the most wealthiest people in Europe because they have very low taxes also. Monaco is the world's second smallest country, only behind Vatican, so this is small. This is smaller than San Marino. I thought about because the San Marino and Monaco they're debating the second place as the smallest countries in the world. I wasn't sure, so it seems that Monaco is smaller than San Marino. Good. Now let's move to also a very hard to show country on this virtual globe. It's Liechtenstein. My God. Okay, so I will try to put the finger over Liechtenstein, but I'm not gonna. It's right here. It's right here. It's between Austria, Germany, and Switzerland. And Liechtenstein has only 200,000 visitors per year. Liechtenstein is actually a very beautiful, yes, and very mountainous and organized country with a lot of greenery, forest, medieval castles, and alpine chalets. And it's a very overdeveloped countries with a very high level of living. I think they have even higher level of living than, or GDP it's higher than Switzerland, if I'm not mistaken, sorry. So, there are just some rumors. Alright. Well, good. Now, let's move next. The next one is Finland. Right, Finland. Alright. Come on. Yes, here it's Finland. Alright. You can see I need to put the hand on Finland to cover it all, but this is a large state. So, Finland has only 3.2 million visitors annually. Well, actually, I made also a video about Finland in Geography ASMR, so if you want to see it, just look in the playlist in the Geography ASMR. Finland, it's famous for having 3/4 of its territory covered in forests. For the world's largest archipelago, Europe's largest lake district, it has over 10,000 lakes. And one of the trendiest capitals, which is Helsinki. Definitely you should visit Finland, and it's the country where all the people love sauna. also a very interesting country. It seems it is a rumor that it's the only country in the world or island without a tree, without trees. But it's the country or the islands of geysers. Yes, it's Iceland. Right here. You can see this island here. This is Iceland. And you should visit Iceland. It has only 2.2 million visitors per year. The country is famous for its dramatic hot springs, unreal glaciers, waterfalls and geysers, and has one of the finest geothermal spas. Wow, yes, I didn't have the chance to visit Iceland, but I want to visit it also. But I visited Monaco, I visited San Marino, I visited Macedonia, I visited Liechtenstein, and in the list there are some countries that I should visit also. Good. Now, these were some sort of a special ASMR subject. I pick it up today just googling or browsing on the internet, and I thought this will be a very interesting subject for an ASMR video. I hope you enjoyed this kind of interaction. I don't know, it's not interactive, this kind of video, and if you aren't subscribed to my channel, please